So, hello there, it's me, Attachment Aditya, and today, I guess I got a request uh, over here. So, Gabriel sent me a message that he needed some, okay, maybe wrong comment. Um, okay, over here. So, he said he was making a top down shooter, but he was facing some problems with two joysticks. So, he requested for help actually. So let's see for that day. But for that, actually, we need to know how does these joysticks work actually indeed. So if you have seen one of my videos from the second channel, Attachment Studios Code, this is Attachment Studios Code. What am I doing? Never mind actually. So over here, how to make joystick touch joystick tutorial, so you can also follow that and go ahead. So now what we are focusing on today first is how does touch works correctly, so that I guess this will help Gabriel a little bit to know what's actually going on. So for that, let's go on and do some like write the code like local var is equal to something. I don't even know if we need that. Actually, maybe not. Let's directly start with function left dot draw. So this video is not depicted to make something like two joysticks together working together, but it's for how to make one. I mean, what am I saying? I guess that how do touch functions works, so that we can easily make number of joysticks actually. Ignore these. We don't know what these are for now. We also don't need these. We just need this for today. So yeah, function left dot draw, because I will show you graphically, maybe not graphically, but actually it is graphically. Never mind. So what we will do is that just make a local table that will be for touches. Actually, you can just name it as T and uh, say to left dot touch dot get touches. So what this will do is that this will get information about all the touches that are going on. Now next thing, seems like local x comma y for the circles that we will be using for marking it graphically. So I will assume that the circles have diameter less than these. Uh, so yeah, it will not be visible on the screen at the first glance. Now, next thing is for I. Oh, okay, maybe not I. For this, so this is what we call as index, and this is value in individual pairs or whatever it is, and you will write end over here. So this generally is our ID that we will be using for getting the values of touch locations that are on X and Y individually. So yeah, so for now I will still keep it as value, but instead we might be easier. So I, if you don't need it, then we can just write it to this, because that means nothing. We don't need that. So but I will keep it to be something like this. So this is table T, and now the next thing is I have tab 9 enabled. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, x dot x y is equals to, we will set their value to love dot get position. Okay, wrong. Touch dot get position. So these might be confusing, but yeah. And over here value. So this will give us value for every every, I mean each, okay, the latest value actually. So this is for the maximum of v, maybe even all. Yeah, actually maximum, actually the last value. So v is equals to hashtag something like um something like, actually, do we even need these? Maybe what we can do is that simply go ahead and over here write, okay, never mind, later. So do this, over here write v, and now to represent it graphically, love dot graphics actually dot circle, maybe, yeah, circle, and over here something like fill x and y for the locations, and set that to I times 10. I mean, we can, maybe 5 might be better, so that we can see that there are something. Okay, now I feel like 10 is better. Maybe even 15 or 25 at final. That we can see that one after another, the touches will, never mind actually. Let's just keep it to 100 at starting so that we can know. So over here, if it does not gives any error, okay, so apparently I have only 10 fingers, so only 10, I can represent only 10. So this is a touchscreen laptop, so I can show you this. So over here we have four circles actually. So these are the touch locations actually, and over here now what we can see is that change this to I times some value, let it be 50 or maybe even 25 that we were struggling. So first circle would be this small, this is the second circle, third circle, fourth circle, fifth circle, sixth circle, seventh circle, eighth circle, ninth circle, tenth circle. I don't think it will be even it will even fit in the screen properly. Not sure. Maybe it will, but I can say, okay, it does. It does. So we have seen that it works. Now, how to know how many touches? Okay, let's go ahead and do something like love dot graphics dot print, and over here to know how many fingers I'm using, just simply write hashtag uh, um, e. Then instead of doing that, let's assume that S0 1. Just see over here that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. That is correct. Let's add the sixth, seventh, eighth. Now it's apparently like I am not really like doing this, but it's like I'm not touching this properly with my fingers, instead nails. Maybe not, but whatever that will be, we are getting some value. So yeah, it's really hard to place 10 fingers on the screen, so please excuse that. Now we know this. Now what does this function do? So it will just return the table values of this, I guess. So these values will be in table because there are two values, so one value must be a table. Instead we can also do something like maybe unpack b. I don't know if it works. No, it doesn't. Actually, it's just maybe that's because it's declared that user data. Now, what we can do is that um, okay, so we can also choose a specific value to show. So if we want that the specific value should be 2, then so it will just show. Okay, let's correct the equation. So only if you touch the second finger, then it will show, else it will not. Maybe that's what we are saying. Maybe we should end over here. So we can only see the second. I mean, this is a bug that circle increases with the number, because the number is increasing, the I value is increasing, but we only have this. Now, if we do something like or 3, okay, correct the equation. Uh, so only two circles will be seen, and the bigger one will be having the greater ID, the greater radius. And what we can do is that instead set this to 100 so that the circles will have. So touch one, you can see again in the in the top left corner, and here 2, 3, 4, but nothing after that. So we can also specify that. If we want, then we can do this like 1 or 2, and even a pair of sets of value. um so we can also use table for it. If you know Lua Primer really nice, then you can also do some interesting stuff with it. So yeah, and I guess that's what we had to do. So this will get information of all positions, and where it is where the uh, touch is being located. Now next thing will be this. So by chance, if this you need to set this value to something. So by chance, if all the fingers are taken out, then this should not be null, so that we can see this circle. Now using this concept, we will be uh, making two joysticks working together or something. Now you can also do something like um, you can also make some games related to this concept, but maybe not now. So yeah, that's it.